What do the Syracuse penalties mean? I'm Courtney Cox, and this is your ACC Now, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday. We now know the violations and penalties announced by the NCAA in regards to Syracuse athletics, but we thought we would take a closer look into what exactly this all means. We go to former D1 basketball coach and ACC Digital Network analyst Jason Capel on how Jim Boeheim's 9-game suspension will impact his team.
We're hearing of the sanctions, the suspension that Coach Boeheim and Syracuse are going to have when you talk about him now 9 games in the ACC season. Obviously, losing your general is tough for any program to endure, but when you think about Syracuse, they have a former player, friendly staff, and Mike Hopkins is someone who's been groomed for this opportunity. He's the coach in waiting, former player, Adrian Archer, former player, Jerry McNamara, former player. And I think what works in their favor in this situation is they'll have an opportunity in the summer. Everyone will get accustomed to how things are going to be run for that period of time. I think they're capable. I think they've been groomed for this opportunity, and they're going to have a talented team, and I think they'll be just fine, and look forward to holding the fort down till their general gets back. I think one of the things that's really unfortunate in this whole situation is the vacating of games for Coach Jim Boeheim. He was 34 games away from 1,000, and now you subtract 108 from that. It sets them back probably a pretty steep margin that he may not be able to surmount in whatever span that he remains the coach at Syracuse.
While Coach Boeheim's absence will be tough for the Orange, one positive may be no additional postseason bans for the program.
There's a bright side to obviously a horrible situation for Syracuse. It's the fact that they will suffer no more penalties when you look at postseason play. Having already submitted, they would not participate in this postseason. I think for them, that speaks volumes because they're going to have a talented team next year able to compete for an ACC championship and possibly moving forward in the NCAA tournament. Losing 12 scholarships, essentially that breaks down to 3 scholarships per year over 4 years. That's a tough situation for any program to endure. And that 2016-17 class is going to leave a pretty gaping hole for them as a program. But everyone stays intact, everyone stays put. They'll be okay for the next 2 or 3 years because they have a solid nucleus in place.
Stay tuned to theACC.com for all additional coverage. I'm Courtney Cox, and that was your ACC Now, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.